Migration deal with U.S. meets mixed reactions in Guatemala. A migration pact with the United States drew sharply mixed reactions in Guatemala on Saturday, as business groups welcomed it for helping avoid U.S. punitive measures while rights groups called it cruel. U.S. President Donald Trump, who has pushed hard to slow the flow of migrants, said Friday that most of those migrants would be coming from El Salvador or Honduras. The pact was signed in Washington on Friday by Kevin McAleenan, the acting Secretary of Homeland Security, and Guatemala's Interior Secretary, Enrique Degenhardt. Guatemala's Human Rights Ombudsman Jordan Rodas has questioned its legality, saying his country's constitution does not authorize a minister to sign such an agreement. He urged the Congress. Rights group Amnesty International called the agreement outrageous, saying that they're safe. Guatemala has one of the world's highest murder rates. The Refugees International called the pact very business backing. Business groups, however, applauded the deal for sparing Guatemalans potentially severe economic penalties threatened by Trump. The Guatemalan American Chamber of Commerce also registered its approval. The deal was originally to have been signed July 15 by Trump and Guatemalan President Jimmy Morales, but when that country's constitutional court temporarily blocked the pact, the signing was delayed. The deal was finalized after Trump threatened to impose tough economic measures on Guatemala, including steep tariffs on imports. It faces an uncertain future. The two candidates, the U.S. is Guatemala's top trading partner. Remittances last year.